All right, in this video, let's talk a little bit about technology requirements and internet access. Because this is an online class, it is really important that you all have access to a reliable computer and reliable internet. You need to be able to access Canvas and MyMathLab throughout the course, so it's important that you have the computer and internet availability all the time. Now we have chapter tests covering each chapter. There's 5 of them. Those chapter exams will be proctored, and we have a couple options this semester to do them in person at our testing center or virtually using ProctorU, or our Math Solutions has offered now some virtual proctoring services. So depending on how you would like to proctor your exams, you need to make sure that you make arrangements to either come into the testing center or you have access to the video camera, microphone, and all the necessary technology to be able to complete the exams. I will let you know that Chromebooks are not compatible for virtual testing. So if the Chromebook is all the technology you have to use, you need to make sure that you take them in person, and we'll let you use one of our computers in the Math Solutions testing building, or you need to contact me so we can make other arrangements. So either way, all of your exams will be proctored. You can either choose to do them in person or virtually, but it is your responsibility to make sure that you make arrangements and you have all the technology that you need to in order to take your exams. You will also need to make sure that you have access to a printer in order to be able to print all the note packets that I've provided for you. Or what you can do is actually use a tablet to upload the notes and then notate on your tablet and submit it that way. But you do need to make sure you are required to use the note packets that I've created. So it's important that you have a printer to print those out or some sort of a tablet where you can upload them and take notes that way. The last thing you need to make sure that you have is technology to be able to scan or take pictures of your completed notes and your work. After we are done with each unit, you're required to take a picture of all the completed notes that we've taken for that chapter and upload them 4 points into Canvas. So it's important that you have the appropriate technology, whether that be a phone that you can take pictures with or a scanner that you can scan documents using, but you need to be able to do that for not only your completed notes each chapter, but also I'm requiring that you show work for all of your exams, and that work needs to be scanned and uploaded in order to receive credit for your test. Okay? Make sure that you're comfortable obviously using the internet and any word processing tools if we need to do that. I suggest the 2 browsers of Firefox and Chrome. That'll work best with all the technology and software that we're going to be using for this class. Now, internet outage and technology issues do not constitute a valid excuse for any sort of late assignments, tests, quizzes, anything. This class is going to go quick. It is an online class. You need to make sure that you have reliable internet, reliable computer, that you've worked ahead in case there are any issues, because you can't email me last minute and tell me that there was a technology issue. It just doesn't work that way. So please make sure that you have all the technology and reliable equipment that is necessary. Okay? All right, the last kind of piece of technology you're going to need for this class is a calculator. I highly suggest that you get a graphing calculator for this class. I will be doing some examples and videos using a graphing calculator. The one I will be using is a TI, so a TA83 or an 84 will be the one that I'm using. If you have another sort of calculator, that's fine as long as you know how to use it. So please make sure that you're able to use your calculator appropriately, so that you can complete all the problems that we do in the course. Now, you may not share calculators for any reason, so if you forget your calculator on test day, you can't share them or borrow one, and you are not allowed to use a cell phone or a tablet of any type as a calculator. It needs to be a separate calculator as you are doing your exams. Let me know if you have any questions about the technology for the course. Make sure that you have all of the technology that you need, or you do need to make sure that you pick a different class.